Hi, this is Sean McNiff in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and we are back with what is now the second volume of the special issue of the Journal of Applied Arts and Health, focusing on opportunities and challenges in art-based research. To my delight, the first special issue published in the spring of 2012 was well received. In response, Ross Pryor, principal editor and Intellect Ltd, publisher of the journal, invited me to return and coordinate this second special issue. In the first volume, we invited leaders in the arts and therapy field where much of the formative work with art-based research has taken place to reflect upon opportunities and challenges in their practice. In the second issue, we have tried to expand the scope of application by inviting scholars from philosophy, history, social science, education, organizational studies, and doctoral students in these disciplines to reflect upon the practice of art-based research. When people ask me to define art-based research, the first thing that I say is that it includes all of the arts in the tradition of art and artists. The second defining feature, of course, is that art-based research involves the principal researcher in the process of making art as a primary mode of inquiry. And this is, of course, distinguished from the more conventional practice of analyzing artistic data made by others. The art-based researcher can either do a study alone or with others. So the work gives opportunities for participation with other people and the involvement of co-researchers. This second special issue really digs in to the area of challenges. And for me, the very important issue of why the applied arts disciplines of arts education, arts therapy, and other domains do not use their primary modes of knowing and inquiry, the very things that they use and we use to justify ourselves to the world as a mode of research. In our domains, we constantly borrow research methods from others, and this borrowing has its place in relation to certain studies where they might be the methods of choice. But there are other questions, there are other deep problems of the human psyche where art, in keeping with the continuities of history, might be the best way of looking at complex, deep situations that defy planned and linear analysis. We tend to shy away from using our own modes of research in the applied arts field, and these two special issues look at why. The work is intensely personal, often intimate, and no doubt this goes contrary to the assumption that research must be objective and replicable. Art, by its very nature, is infinitely variable and never replicable. The outcomes will always vary. The methods are always going to vary. They're never going to be fixed in terms of more conventional social science modes of inquiry, which present serious challenges as well as opportunities to researchers. So I welcome you once again to the Journal of Applied Arts and Health to participate in this very important inquiry as to the nature and future of art-based research. I thank the Journal and Intellect Publications for their support. By the way, these two special issues will be published in a book called Art as Research, Opportunities and Challenge by Intellect. And I look forward to this appearance of the next phase of the work. I thank Intellect and especially Ross Pryor, editor of the journal, who made all of this possible. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the special issue.